President Trump clearly has a love-hate relationship with NBC. On one hand, NBC was the home to The Apprentice, the hit show that Donald Trump used to launch his political campaigns and win the White House. On the other hand, NBC News is home to a bunch of libtard journalists that want to make his life a living hell in the White House. Kristen Welker is one of those journalists. She runs the show Meet the Press, the biggest libtard show on all of TV. And Donald Trump is regularly on there giving her interviews and some life advice like this.
Let me ask you this about January 6th.
I wish you could be you have such potential. If you could be just non-biased, you hurt yourself so badly. I'm telling you, they deleted and destroyed all the evidence. Everyone knows it. And you slough it off like it doesn't mean anything.
No, I'm just saying they deny it. That's all I'm saying.
Kristen, if I did it, you would be standing up in that chair shouting at me. And you know what I'd do? I'd say, you got me.
You got me. Well, she's got Donald Trump one more time. This time inside of a barn. Very interesting place for an interview. This was a Donald Trump campaign stop on Friday. Kristen Welker says that she had some complications with weather issues with the interview that she did with Donald Trump. You can see that there are a little more than weather complications in this interview, Donald Trump. Kristen, you're a big, fat liberal.
Believe it or not. In the midst of the greatest stock market in history, in the midst of the most successful country, because as you know, in the last term, we were a dead country, Kristen. I know you're a big liberal or a big progressive.
No, I'm just a journalist.
We were a dead country. A year ago, a couple of years ago, we were a dead country. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world.
You understand like what you just said. Okay. But you can hear there what that pitter patter in the background is this torrential rainstorm that's hitting Wisconsin at the time. And Donald Trump's inside of a barn and there's no insulation from it. And there's no insulation from what happens next, because when Kristen Welker keeps pushing Trump on questions about election integrity and saying Trump has no data or evidence that anything was ever rigged or stolen, he finally snaps. Trump goes scorched earth on California elections, but also his 2020 election, and walks off in the interview. He also crushes NBC's microphone. Poetic, frankly. This clip is the most viral clip on the internet right now. It's doing nuclear numbers. You're going to love it. President Trump, beast mode.
The Oval Office, what they did to the lives of people, they destroyed people. They sent people to jail who did nothing wrong.
All right, just to be very clear, there's no evidence of what you're saying. But let me ask you about Todd Blanche. Let me ask you about Todd Blanche.
Listen to me.
Let's talk about Todd Blanche.
There's tremendous evidence. There's nothing but evidence.
The election
was rigged. It was a dirty election. And it's happening again right now in California.
You've never presented evidence.
It's happening right now in California. Right now, it's look at what's happening in California.
Where's the evidence to that?
It's
the
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in
California. No, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, it's 4 days, and they aren't even close to coming up with it.
That's how they count.
You know why they're doing that? Because they're cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence to support
all
that?
I have to do is look. All I have to do is look.
That's not evidence.
And I listen to people, and let's see what happens.
But, sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's appropriate?
That's how they count the votes in California.
Do you think it's appropriate that they have an election, and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a winner?
State and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging the votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote in California.
They're crooked, just like you're crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked.
To be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Well, you play right into their hands.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid. You play right into their hands with this rap. You know that these elections are rigged. Your network knows that they're rigged. You know that I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But, Mr. President,
you know why I got that? Because you have no credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about. I want to talk about Todd Blanche.
You have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk about
your elections in this country. We're like a third world country.
But, sir,
your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked, and so is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But, Mr. President,
you're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat in the rain with you.
I know.
I've sat in the rain with you for an hour, on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr. President,
a country can never be great with a dishonest
Listen,
press.
we traveled all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, we traveled all the way to Wisconsin. Oh, please talk to me. Oh, please, I want to be pretty. Look at this.
Never be great.
Look at Donald Trump. Watch the mic.
We traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
Watch the mic. See the mic right there? See how Trump rips his mic off? He rips the mic off and he drops it, right?
Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President,
so
let's please.
then he puts the mic down on the ground. She starts crying, pick me girl, and then watch his foot. Watch Trump's foot smash. He crushes their microphone. Donald Trump, in a poetic move, smashes the mic, literally breaks the mic in half. Now, she's wrong, by the way. Libs don't understand how much damage they're doing right now in California. For whatever it's worth, people in my life who have never spoken about stolen elections in any capacity are now saying this about California. That from Meghan McCain, of all people. I'm sorry, but President Trump is absolutely correct. The way California conducts its elections is illegitimate, and it's a credible threat to democracy. Ballot harvesting is legal. Third parties can gather up as many ballots as they want with zero supervision, zero requirement to show any type of ID, thousands of unattended drop boxes. There are dozens of examples of them being lit on fire, stolen, bombarded with fake ballots. The homeless are regularly paid to vote. This is caught on camera. People have pled guilty to this. 13 million of the 16 million votes cast in 2024 were cast using mail-in ballots. Mail-in ballots are sent to every registered voter, whether you request them or not, whether you're a legal American citizen or a resident of California. It's all fake. It's all rigged. India had 600 million voters last election and counted the vote in one day. California has 16 million. They really have like 1 million in this election, and counting takes 30 days. It's a national embarrassment. It's true. Trump snaps. Of course, what is happening in California is an abomination to the country. It's an abomination. It sickens the soul. California takes weeks to count elections. Florida and Texas, respectively, with the same number of votes. The same number of votes. Can count them in a night. And the only reason they do this is, of course, you know exactly why they do this. Everybody knows. They do this because they need to do this. Wow, would you look at that? Nikki Rahman is suddenly surging, skyrocketing in the polls against Spencer Pratt. And they need to have these two libs running against each other so they don't have to spend as much money. It's not going to be as damaging to the party. It's controlled opposition. Spencer Pratt would, of course, pull, maybe he wouldn't win a general, but he would pull in 40% of the vote and do unbelievable damage to the city and to the machine. And Spencer Pratt, every single dump, shows Nikki Rahman, somebody who conceded sobbing on election night, somebody who nobody polled above the single digits, somebody who showed zero enthusiasm. Suddenly, every single dump of votes, she's outperforming 5-1. And now look, they're within literally one more ballot dump of rigging it. And there's only 7,000 votes that separate Spencer Pratt. Nikki Rahman's winning more than the incumbent in mail-in votes. She's winning more than Karen Bass in every dump because they've already got Karen Bass selected. So Donald Trump's right. It's a rigged, it's totally rigged election. It's sickening. It's something that should never, ever happen in our country. It's something that he's calling out, thank God, and literally dropping and smashing the mic while he does it. Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump beast mode. We love to see it. And, well, we're angry. You should be angry. President Trump's angry. We're glad that he shares in our anger. Now it's time to fix these rigged elections. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe if you agree. If you don't agree, let me know in the comment section. Let's go save America. One smashed mic at a time.